The next round of Britt's picks is officially here. We have our top 20. I've tried thousands of products over the past 7 years. These are 20 that I would buy again and again and again. No brand can pay to get on this list. Let that sink in. This is not sponsored content. If I wouldn't recommend them or use them myself or recommend them to family and friends, then you're not going to hear about them in this video. If you like honest reviews, if you want to keep seeing them, do take 2 seconds, hit that like button. A little thing on your end that makes a huge difference over here, so I appreciate it. I'm pretty excited about this. If you want to see the best of the Styleshaker in all categories, because 20 just isn't enough. 20 is not going to cover every category. You can sign up today. I will have a link in the description, a link also within the video. That's what this means. Because yes, I will be launching the ultimate guide. 7 years worth of reviews, hundreds of videos, thousands of dollars worth of product in one digital guide. It is coming next weekend on 7/20/24. So you can sign up and be the first to know when it's going to hit. And another reason to sign up is the fact that I will be launching with a 48-hour promo code and it will come straight to your inbox. So definitely jump on that. And I have 8 products that I want to talk about today. Again, there are 20 back on the website. The Best of the Styleshaker guide has over 100. It's closer to 150. But again, every category, including body care, hair care, things that I haven't even talked about on any of the channels here or back on the site. So we're going to kick it off with the In Beauty Project Mineral Sun Glow. The reason I really like this is because I happen to very much so love the Say Sun Visor. If you're familiar with that, if not, I'll put a link to that below so you can check it out. But it gives this glow kind of a luminosity to the skin. And while this does contain silicones, something to look out for, your skin could be sensitive to it, it also provides a really nice glow to the skin and better sun protection. It also melts right in, and it has absolutely no scent. The Say has no scent. Like, granted, you're not going to put only this amount on for sun protection. You're going to cover this finger, a line on this finger, and a line on this finger. Simply a line on this finger. That's how much you want to use to get the appropriate amount of product on your skin. It just kind of melts right into the skin. It gives that glow that I love from Say, but on days when I want more protection from the sun, I can use this. This is SPF 43, PA rating plus, and it has a slight tint to it. It's a very subtle tint. It's not crazy. So good for natural light days, sun forward days. Is that a phrase? I don't know. Can we make it one? What do we think? Probably not. The next one, the OG contour stick. This is in shade Rose Quartz. It is a stunner. I love this for a number of reasons. If you're not into cream blushes, I understand. This does have a lot of oils in it, so if cream blushes are something that might not stay for you, something like the Say Dew blush is something I could recommend. That's a gel texture, or you have your powder blushes as well. Those will be in the bigger guide. But the shade on this is gorgeous. Depends, of course, on what shades you like. I love it. It melts right in. Seamless application. The ingredients are wonderful, and I use this all the time on the lip. Granted, I have a lot of color on the lip today, so you're not going to see that pop. But in a rush, it's great. For travel, it's great. Summertime travel, it's a great product. And I have a promo code. Hello, Britt_Whitkin15. You're going to want to use that because this is not the cheapest of the bunch. You don't make it onto the list unless I reach for you again and again and again. And by you, I mean the product. I'm not like, it's the product. So if I'm reaching for something again and again and again, that's when I start going, we like it. We really like it. And if I pack it for travel, then it's like, that's got to be a favorite because I don't mess around when I'm traveling. I just need what I need. I don't have time to test it out there. The Swede Pro Lash Lift Mascara, which is very hard to say fast 10 times. Try it. Don't try it while you're watching this. You'll lose your focus. Trust me. I have this in black. This is a contender. This is unexpected, a very different type of wand in the beginning, but my scorecard post for this and the review on this was super positive. This is really good for volume, but I would say it wins on length and lift. You can also build the volume, like right now I'm looking over there because I have it on, and it's more of a defined volume. It's not a messy volume, but man, this stuff, actually last night when I went out to dinner, I put this on, and you have 2 sides. There's a side with the little kind of silicone brush. It has like nubs. It's not really a brush. And then there's a flat side. And I'm sure I might be using these incorrectly, but last night what I ended up doing was just holding it up with the flat side. So much so to the point where when I went to dinner, I was sitting next to my friend and she's like, do your lashes actually do that? It's like, well, yeah, maybe she's born with it. No, obviously she knew it was mascara. But the length and the lift and the volume, it has it all. I really, really do like it. I haven't found it to be irritating, and it applies very easily. This isn't one that you have to kind of go back in and, you know, get all the clunks and chunks out. No clumps, no nothing, just easy, kind of glides right on and does its thing. Next, we have an eyeliner, which I've been reaching for a ton. And I've already mentioned this in a lot of places, but this is the Gen C Cruise eyeliner. I have this in New York City, which is a jet black. Keyword, I don't actually know if that's the key part of it. It's a very strong pigment and very strong saturation with this eyeliner. You can get a precise line, you can blend it out. It's soft and creamy enough to do that, but because it's a gel liner with a mechanical pencil, it grips. I also don't feel a lot of pulling when I apply this. There's a little bit of pull, but not much and not incredibly noticeable. I love a cat eye. Like, this one's pretty subtle right now. Let me just reinforce that sucker. And it comes in multiple colors. The black really is a strong pigment payoff, like I mentioned. You also have shade like Provence. This is that lavender color, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen me do this. But you can take this pencil and layer it on top of whatever you're wearing, or you can wear it alone. It's very light in terms of payoff because it's a light color. The opacity is there, but the payoff is just going to feel different than a black. And you can just kind of line on top. And while it may look very subtle, up close it looks pretty cool. And then it's that thing where if you're talking to somebody, they're like, what do you have on your, oh, is that purple? You know, it's just fun. It's fun to play with makeup sometimes. And you get a lot of product in here as well. I haven't rushed through this very quickly. I think part of that has to do with the fact that it's creamy, but it's not too creamy, so it doesn't just rub all off when you're applying it. Next is another pencil, but this one's for the brows. And if you know this channel and you know me, then you've probably heard me say that it's really hard for me to find a brown brow pencil that is not too warm and chestnutty, so oftentimes I love to go with a taupe shade. I've been really using this quite a bit. And what stands out here, the colors don't look as cool, but the pigment is not super warm. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now, or on my eyebrows. This is shade Coffee, and it's a cooler tone brown. The other thing about this is it is not going fast, and for somebody that loves to define brows daily, you can go through these pencils really quickly. So I would love to find a zero waste wooden pencil to do this with, but I've yet to find one that has the right texture. So I have the plastic right here. However, this is lasting me so much longer than other brow pencils. It's kind of crazy. The lightest touch gives you payoff. I don't know how this is formulated. Obviously, I'm not a cosmetic chemist, but I'm telling you, I wish you could feel how light the touch is. That's how, you can't feel it, but it was really, really light. It was like feather light touch, and that's how it filled in. And these are sparse right around here, right around the arch. Pretty sparse. So this does magic. It's not tugging. It's great. You can do the fine lines. It's a very fine tip pencil, but you can also just fill in. You kind of get the best of both worlds. Britt W15 gets you 15% off. Brand was kind enough to give me an exclusive code so I can pass along savings to you. So there you have it. Here's one that I just, kind of recently fell back in love with. When I first started using the Kinfield Cloud Cover Mineral Body Sunscreen, this is SPF 35 UVA, UVB protection, zinc oxide 20%, and it is water resistant. I first started using this, and then I started using more of their face sunscreens, which I liked. They were a little too pink hued for me. I have pink already, even before I put on the blush, so I like to neutralize that a little bit sometimes. This is for, obviously, body, and I just kind of neglected it a little bit. The texture of this sunscreen is beautiful. It's very creamy, also very lightweight, so it's easy to work with. You're going to have more of a citrusy scent than a sunscreen scent, and even that's very subtle. And then what happens when I rub this into skin is the best part. So it quickly absorbs. You saw very little white cast. My arm looks very pale because the light's bouncing off of it. And, you know, it's not like super tan. This quickly absorbs into skin and it doesn't leave that slight tackiness or greasiness on top of it. It also has a bit of a glow to the formula. If you can see, it's very subtle, but the light's catching it a little bit. Overall, this feels like I'm applying body lotion. That's how much I like it. I've never said that about a body sunscreen. I'm always ready to take it off by the end of the day. And yes, I do rinse this off. But this, there's literally the texture is so good. And I put on a lot. I put on plenty. So my skin just looks hydrated and has a little bit of a glow. This had to be on here. This is the Typology 7 ingredient cleansing oil. I just did a full review for this, scorecard for this. It is a workhorse. I did not go through this that quickly, but I'm about out. You can see there's just a little bit left on the bottom. I've been using this nightly. It looks like it. Not taking the best care of this. Oil all over my fingers. There's no scent. It's not irritating to my skin. Check the ingredients. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It takes off all my makeup. I can double cleanse with this if I want to because it's so lightweight. It does not leave residue behind. And when I say it takes off my makeup, yes, I am including my mascara. It comes off. It does the trick. And I also just really like that it's not irritating because I love other cleansing oils, but sometimes they can be irritating. I also love a cleansing balm. That's going to be in the ultimate guide. But this little container has quickly become a part of my evening routine. Finally, I had to do it. I really love it. I really, really love it. I love the favorites because the Britt's picks are really more subjective. The best of Styleshaker are, of course, products that I've tested and liked, but those include a lot more because they are high performers. They're not just about what I like. So they're products that I think are going to work for a lot of people. But this is from Uni. This is their body serum. This is refillable. It's aluminum. They're not only sustainably packaged, they are sustainable for the whole cycle of their product line is sustainable, from sourcing to recyclability at the end to packaging, component packaging, product packaging, all of it. They're above and beyond. They're doing it. It's incredible. The ingredients in this are really, really interesting. I have a full scorecard if you want to check it out back on the website. This is more of a nice to have. I'm just going to say that this is more of a nice to have. And why do I say that? Because for summer, I think it's a great go-to lotion. But year-round, this is not enough moisture. It is lightweight moisture. It provides lightweight moisture to the skin. If it were really dry out and on my skin, I would need to put lotion or an oil on top. So it could be adding to your routine. The scent is also very particular. It's sort of like creamy coconut, barely coconut with cedar and sandalwood and all kinds of different things inside of here. There's a lot of antioxidants as well. The other major claim here that they call out quite a bit is skin smoothing. Yes, I have seen a little bit of smoothing on the skin, but I wouldn't buy it for that. There's nothing quite like it that I've tried. It absorbs in a flash. If you can't stand putting on a body lotion and then sitting there waiting for that to sink into the skin, or it doesn't, and then you have to put clothing on top of it. I'm getting visions of like Ross and Friends right now with the leather pants. Anyway, if that drives you nuts, it's something that I can't stand, either a really thick, greasy body lotion, then this is going to be something to check out. You just kind of have to like the scent. That's a big deal. And if you have super dry skin, I'm not going to say this is going to be the best hydrator for it. But if not, and it's really humid out like it is near me right now, this could be a great option. Links to all of the other favorites in my top 20 will be below. I'm also going to pop a link in this video, so check it out. There are other products on there that are tried and tested, and I love them. They perform so well. And there are more promo codes as well, so you can enjoy that. If you don't want to miss out on the launch of the Best of Styleshaker guide, then by all means, sign up for the email, get on the wait list. You will be the first to be able to buy that with a discount code. It's only going to last for 48 hours. So that's Britt's picks. What are your picks? What are your picks right now? What are some of your favorite products and why? That's one of my favorite things. Like, if you guys share your favorites in the comments, then we have, it just expands out so other people can check out other products. But anyway, I would love to know. I'm just curious. Thanks again for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you had some fun. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I will see you right back here real soon. Until then, bye. For those interested, the lip combination today was a triple. It was a triple combo. It's a little much, but I did it. Cocoa Crayon in Rebel? No. Cocoa Crayon in Brave, because I am. The Gen C in Rosy lipstick, regular lipstick. And the In Beauty Glaze Lip Oil in Cinnamon Bun, which smells sort of like a cinnamon bun.